What's Kansas like in 2025? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome to the first ever video in the Kansas series. That's right, we're here in Kansas City, Kansas, but we're gonna be traversing the entire state from Wichita to Emporia to Lawrence and even more towns and cities around here. We're gonna be playing sports, checking out some zoos, and I'm gonna give you some of the top things to do around 2025, 2026 here in the state of Kansas. They're doing a great job laying out the groundwork for tourism in the future. And we're gonna start off over at Wichita. Shout out to Visit Wichita. We're gonna have a good time with some batting practice and going over to the Tanganyika Wildlife Park. The state of Kansas is geographically in the middle of mainland United States and is also known as the Sunflower State. Kansas is also known for its contributions to aviation history, as Amelia Earhart is from here. We start off in Wichita, the largest city in the state of Kansas, with a population of over 400,000 people. We're here in Kansas, my 22nd state. And that's where I'm going, TBEX, Wichita. Oh yeah, we're good to go. First activity on the trip is Tanganyika Wildlife Park. It's been here for 17 years. Started off as a private zoo for breeding. It's turned into a really nice educational facility. You can see lemurs, swim with penguins, feed giraffes, see the famous pygmy hippo. Just about 20 minutes outside of Wichita, we are going to swim with penguins. Something I never thought I'd ever do in Kansas. I'm from San Diego, where the San Diego Zoo's at, and I've never even done anything like that. I think I've fed the giraffes once. We've already seen a baby kangaroo, Lulu, and a sloth, and the sloth's name was Chewbacca. Pretty fitting. Single day passes to Tanganyika Wildlife Park cost $99.99 per person in the spring and fall, and $149.99 in the summer. They also offer best day bundles that include 2 signature animal experiences for $319 per person and an ultimate 3-day weekend experience. Suited and booted in the swimsuit to get into the penguin encounter. The penguin swim is $249 per person and is offered April to November. It's an experience that lasts 30 minutes and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to mingle up close and personal with the penguins. Wetsuits and water shoes are included, as well as private changing areas equipped with showers. Once in the penguin habitat, follow your guide's directions into the pool for some penguin fun. While in the pool, the guide will get the penguins to swim up to you so you can pet them. They will also provide toys that you can use to grab certain penguins' attention. Although they may nip at you once or twice, they are very playful and friendly for the most part. Also, get your camera ready and maybe have somebody outside taking pictures of you. They also have some really unique names.
Are you perfect? Hi, Woody Boo. Hi, Woody Boo. Me and Squid are besties. Just a reminder, we're not going to touch the birds while we're on land. I'm going to go get a penguin picture for you guys. And I'm going to use this photo rock right here. So Paco's problem is he thinks his keepers are his girlfriends. Wow. That's why he... Hi, penguin! Now you want to be in the way, Squid? So if you want to sink your hands and do this belly hold with Miss Nani.
Belly hold?
Yep, perfect.
Oh, not there? Oh, got it. Yeah,
yeah, pretty much. Typical. Typical. Great for me. She's eating between like 20 and 40 fish a day.
She got a great appetite.
Cute. This is a great experience, guys. You gotta check it out. Little baby. Look at the timing, guys.
I mean, alright. Trying to seduce her, I think. She didn't want to do it the first time.
Welcome to Love Kangaroo Island. Up close and personal with kangaroos now. I just don't want to get socked in the face by one. Where's the Joey?
Right there. Oh, see his mom with Joey. And this is Russet. He's our big bull now.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever cuddles a kangaroo.
No, have you?
It's my first time. I hope not the last.
No, this. These kangaroos are so chill. They let you come up and pet them. There's a few that are territorial, but for the most part, everyone's cool. And the one right here is still in the pouch. Another mommy with one in the pouch. From penguins to kangaroos. Who knew we could ever do this in Kansas? What a great start to this trip. It's my favorite Tootsie Roll character right here. Look at that Owlie.
6,000 pounds.
That's an amazing name. Stax. That's a strong name.
And
This is Pluto.
this is Pluto.
Pluto, the pygmy hippo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ready? This is stuff I've never even done in San Diego Zoo. We're about to feed the giraffes. If you want to feed the giraffes and rhinos, they have a giraffe and rhino adventure for $97 per person to get up close and personal. So we're gonna feed them a leaf of lettuce. What's her name?
This is Kenzie.
Hi, Kenzie.
Oh.
That's awesome. Hi, Kenzie. Wow. Hi, Miss Sienna.
Grayson's like double her size.
Hola.
We have a Grayson. He's our male. He just has been really lazy and not wanting to come outside lately. Aww.
That will do it from Tanganyika Wildlife Park. That was an amazing day hanging out with all the wildlife, feeding the giraffes, hanging out with the penguins and swimming with them. That was unforgettable. Made it to my hotel. It's called the Drury, a chain of hotels. I've never actually stayed in one of these before, but this building here in Wichita is a building from the 1900s. Big brick building, historical brick building. I even saw some YouTube videos on it when I found out I was staying here. It's really nice, high ceilings. The only thing is I heard that there's some floors here that are haunted. So we're here for one night. We'll let you know if it's haunted tomorrow or not. And this is downtown Wichita. In this video, we're gonna actually be staying in 6 different hotels all over Kansas State. We'll give you quick room tours of each place just so you have a picture of what it's like to stay in different cities around the state of Kansas. They have a 5:30 kickback drink card. You get 3 drinks. So I got myself one of their local red ales and some nachos. You could actually make some tacos, and it's 5:30 every day here on the mezzanine. They even have a taco buffet over there. I got 2 more check marks here, so I gotta finish this up. It's only from 5:30 to 7. So this is the taco station right here, and they do serve breakfast here. They got popcorn, nachos, and hot dogs too. And then there's the bar. Woke up to some morning coffee, Kelsey Bros Bold. They also have their buffet, breakfast buffet with cereals and hot food. All right, they got a few machines here, 3 treadmills, got some free weights and a bench. Your towels here in the back. And then you also got another Matrix machine over here. Sun is just rising here in Wichita, but I wanted to give you this little tour before we left the hotel so you guys know that they have a fitness center here. This is their indoor swimming pool area, but it's not open till 9 o'clock and it's only around 7. I like their motto, travel happy. Also a good deal for them to have washers and dryers here, 24 hours. And you can get your soap and bleach and softeners over on the other side there. Digging the river walk here, the Arkansas River. A little quick tour of the Drury lobby. There's check-in. They have a little market. Pretty nice, old school decor, pretty classy over here. The Broadview. So this is the building back in the day. It's been here since 1922. So that was my one night stay here at the Drury Plaza Hotel. We're switching over to another nice hotel just down the street here, down the Arkansas River. What's up, man? Yeah! Go Surge! Here at Equity Bank Park. We are here for a VIP party for TBEX. The Wind Surge is the name of the team. Pretty nice park, home of the AA Wind Surge, and they are an affiliate of the Minnesota Twins.
Baseball here in Wichita, this park only 5 years old, but over 100 years of baseball has been played here.
This wall is a list of notable major league players that have come through Wichita and have played games here. Tony San Diego's own Mr. Padre played for the Boulder Collegians in 1980. Came here and played in Wichita. Amazing. Another Padre great, Joe Carter. Joe Carter's the man from Toronto. And then you got Dave Winfield, another Padre great. Albert Pujols, he's not a Padre great, but Jaycation warmed him up one day in spring training when I was a bat boy for the visiting clubhouse. And he was playing for the Cardinals, and I was working with the Braves in Orlando, Florida. It used to be called Riverfront Stadium. I'm a big fan of baseball jerseys, and look at this. You got an Alaska jersey, Bismarck, Haven, Wellington. Wow, these are old school jerseys right here.
They're yours. Please take them off. Put them on.
That's pretty sick. Shout out to the Wichita Wind Surge. Look at this. Hooked it up with a jersey, reppin', and the nameplate. Good stuff. We're gonna trade the Jaycation Padres jersey for this for a little bit for batting practice and have a good time. Made it to the dugout here. We're gonna take some batting practice. Let's see what this old timer's got. If we can get some hits. Let's go, Yalo! There you go. Yalo.
Oh, I got it. Come on. I got to make on camera looks fine.
There you go.
Come on. I got it.
Come on, Steve.
Tons of contact. Straight up. There we go.
We're treating this like the home run derby. I gotta stretch, make sure I can get the ball into the outfield at least. At least hit the ball, right? It was time for some batting practice. Although I was 3 beers in, I was ready to go. They let you choose your walk-up song, so I did the WWE Roman Reigns theme, and I was hoping that the announcer got my name right. We had to make sure of that. Steal that from you?
Absolutely, you got it.
From San Diego, California, representing
We'll do this. Well guys, that was batting practice. At least I didn't whip. I got one out of the infield. I was banging it into the ground. One's up, baby. We all know who the OTC is. Wichita, Kansas, let's go. Wind Surge. The Wichita Wind Surge have 69 home games from April to September, not including playoffs. And here is my weak attempt at the Tatis stutter at third base. At least we scored and had a great time. Oh man, it's over. Yeehaw! Killing it. Woo! We're here at Pennant Bar, downtown Wichita. Got the Cephia Swoon with oat milk. Got to get a little morning gas in me before we start up checking out parts of Wichita. We're also going to check out the first ever Pizza Hut museum today. Dark chocolate, nice and sweet already. That's tasty. That's a tasty drink, and beautiful decorations over here. They got some neon grow signs. Walk in here, they had some artistes dressed up as flowers in pots, directing us straight from the hotel. Pick up some really unique coffee mugs around here too. We just made it to a place called Lottē, which is named after local chef Rathburn's daughter Charlotte. Lottē has some really great farm-to-table dishes, and it's here at the popular car park that just opened about a year ago here in downtown Wichita, just around the corner from where we just had the coffee. So we got into Lottē, and they have a really nice cocktail menu. Who knew I'd come into Kansas and try a ube-based drink? This is called Mummy's Little Marg. It's El Trago, lime, coconut milk, orange liqueur, and ube. I didn't think I'd be in the middle of America trying an ube drink, but here it is. And look at the garnish up top. Nice little flower petal and some purple, darker purple notes on the violet drink. Nice little mix of sweetness of the ube, but you also got a little bit of the lime, a little bit of a margarita taste. You don't think of ube with a margarita, and this is a nice little combo of it. Pretty drink too.
Hello, welcome to Wichita. How are y'all doing today? My name is Josh. I'm the owner and the chef of this restaurant. We're called Lottē. We're a dinner restaurant. We are open 5 days a week, and we serve kind of a seasonal farm-to-table menu here. We're constantly changing the menu to go with the seasons, and we try and source as much of our ingredients from local farms as possible. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some salads, and then we're gonna get into your choice of entree and finish with our awesome Leche dessert. Once again, super happy to have you here. Hope you enjoy your time in Wichita, and thank you for coming.
We're starting off with the simple salad, ginger, sesame dressing, Parmigiano Reggiano, fennel, and candied garlic. I love that Parmesan. You guys know me, I'm heavy on the Parmesan. So we went with the grilled bavette steak, beef fat hash brown, sesame aioli, pickled onion, fall greens, and black garlic puree. Had it done medium. This looks so good.
Why the scent so bad? What you're listening, oh my god.
Nice and soft, little salad on the side.
Wow, I heard it in the head.
Loving that steak, baby. Dessert, we got the tres leches, nice and fluffy. Got a caramel drizzle here. Something sugary up top. Ooh, tres leches, but apple pie style with whipped cream. Nice spongy cake. Right behind me is the very first location of the franchise Pizza Hut. We're gonna take you to this amazing museum that happens to be free here on Wichita State University. When I first started looking up things to do around Wichita and Kansas, I found out that my childhood favorite chain pizza joint started here in Wichita by the Carney Brothers Pizza Hut. We're here on the campus of Wichita State University, where they have the original building. It's not the location, but it's the building. They moved the building from its original location, that is now a street, I believe, over here to the middle of the university. Museum is open till about 5 o'clock and it's free to get in, but if you want to get here after hours, you could actually send a request to our university. So this is the original building, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on the weekends, it's closed. Just remember that. If you contact them 2 weeks in advance, you might be able to get in. Old school Pizza Hut sign with a Pepsi Cola bottle cap. Pizza Hut number 1 first opened at Bluff and Kellogg Streets, June 15th, 1958. Two former WSU students, Dan and Frank Carney, borrowed $600 to open the first Pizza Hut. Their corporation grew to become the world's largest pizza chain, was sold to PepsiCo in 1977 for, wow, $300 million. It's right across from the baseball stadium, home of the Shockers. What a name. Unfortunately, they don't serve pizza here and it's not an active restaurant, but they do have a table setting of the original Pizza Hut and the chandelier. I remember seeing this as a kid in all the Pizza Huts after my Little League and Youth League games and having the buffet in the Mira Mesa Pizza Hut in San Diego. So it's really cool that they have it here. And wow, they have a guest book. We're definitely gonna have to sign that. So I signed it with my YouTube and IG handles and I said, I love Pizza Hut. A little story time. Jaycation used to always pick me up from school, elementary school, middle school, high school, and he'd always have a personal pan pepperoni slice for me from our Pizza Hut in Mira Mesa. That was my favorite food growing up, and it still is. I still love pizza. And Pizza Hut, till this day, is still my favorite chain. Right time, right place. The Pizza Hut story. That's a really cool custom Nike Pizza Hut shoe. Down here is an electric bake oven with the Pizza Hut building. And then Pizza Hut pants. Yeah, they need to resell these. They actually have a Dr. Pepper glass pitcher. Pizza Party Courtney and Pizza Party Kevin. It's like a mini Pizza Hut assembly kit. That's how they used to look like in the 80s and 70s. There is a Pizza Hut Barbie restaurant set. This is the 1970 Pizza Hut carryout box. Okay, I was not born yet. And then they got toy trains. Check out the Pizza Hut uniform right here. This red jacket, that's pretty slick. And the visor as well as a scarf. Oh, cool. This is where you put the napkins. Nice. I wrote my note. My dad bought me Pizza Hut almost every day as a kid. After school, I'd have personal pan slices. I grew up loving pizza because of this, and now I'm a YouTuber who covers pizza around the world. Jaycation. Also left a little sticker here on their Reflection Pizza Hut story wall. I love it. If you're a pizza lover and a history of Pizza Hut lover, make sure you check it out here in Wichita State University. One of the reasons why they named this Pizza Hut is because the building looked like a hut. They only had 3 letters left after pizza. It wouldn't be a trip to Wichita, Kansas without taking a stroll on the Arkansas River. On this day, we were greeted by some performing arts students on the way to the opening party for TBEX at Exploration Place. So last night here in Wichita, Kansas, we had the opening party for TBEX at Exploration Place. Filipino food truck was over there, so shout out to the Filipino food truck. I had their pork and pancit with lumpia. That was fire, it was so good. Another great thing we got to see last night, the lighting of the Keeper of the Plains. It's Black Bear Bozin's 44-foot Indian chief statue, and it stands at a confluence reachable by 2 footbridges, and at 8 o'clock they light some flames right by it, and it was a really cool spectacle. Got some nice shots of that while the live music was playing. Enjoyed my time over at Exploration Place. It's gonna be a really fun spot for families in 2026 here in Wichita, and Wichita, Kansas is one of the best places in the US to raise a family. To catch the lighting of the planes, check it out in the summer from 9 to 9:15 and in the fall and winter from 7 to 7:15. Right now we are here at the Hyatt Regency, Wichita, and I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the grounds. I'm staying here over the next 4 nights. This is the back patio. You could see Equity Bank Park where we were just a couple nights ago, and the Arkansas River. This is the Perks Market. You can grab your morning coffee. The check-in desk here at Hyatt Regency, and then the Harvest Kitchen and Bar. Sat down there last night, had a few beers with friends. Down in HC level, they have the Stay Fit at Hyatt, which is their little fitness center. You're gonna need your room key to get in. They got some dumbbells, a couple of benches over here, some matrix machines, 3 treadmills, as well as a couple of stationary bikes, 1 Peloton, and a matrix step machine. And then they got some medicine balls and some stretching pose mats as well. You got a nice little view of the Arkansas flowing down the river. Definitely gonna get 1 or 2 maintenance runs in while I'm here. Love the indoor pool. Might have to jump in here at some point during the next couple of days. Nice little jacuzzi. Get some jacuzzi action over here. Like the bright hallways with the gray and blue tones and frames of pastures. Almost like you're here in the middle of Kansas by a farm. We're in 1814, and this is my room. Little quick room tour. We got a nice king bed, reading lamps on each side. There's the alarm clock, a frame of a bison next to the air conditioning controllers. Table here I set up for my barbecue, and then this sofa is huge and it has a really nice view, and it's a pull-out sofa bed. Then you got a work desk here with a round mirror and a nice gold lamp, as well as this blue chair. And then I have all my luggage set up over here on this bench next to the huge LG TV. And then I do love that they have this whole station here with a Keurig machine. They give you K-cups, and you can purchase waters for $3.50 if you want. In the bathroom, since we're in the sunflower state, they got a frame of sunflower fields. Huge sink, tons of space for your toiletries, low to the ground toilet, and then a walk-in shower that is nice and warm. We're on the top floor, so it's the 18th floor overlooking the Arkansas River. You got the US flag down below, as well as a view of the freeway, highway, whatever they call it over here, and all the flatness of Kansas. Been a nice stay over the last 2 days. We still got another 2 nights here until we move on to the next spot.
First of all, let me say how honoured we are at Travel Payouts. This is the 2nd year we are the general sponsor of this award, and it truly means a lot to us. On behalf of Travel Payouts, I want to say we are proud to stand with you. We are proud to support you, and we are proud to honour your achievements tonight. Thank you.
And the nominees are Becoming Filipino, Jaycation TV, Justin plus Lauren, Mike's Road Trip, Noor Bahini, our winner last year, and Rolo-Vision. And the winner is JJ Manicus, Jaycation TV. Go Hobbs! Thank you, Jay.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to TBEX Travel Payouts. We won the Best Long Form Award in their Creator Award show. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Next place we're checking out here in Wichita is the Sedgwick County Zoo. It's one of the biggest zoos in the United States. And we're gonna see some baby elephants and see how the zoo is at night. Really excited. Beautiful sunset behind me. Let's check out Sedgwick County Zoo. The Sedgwick County Zoo is the 7th largest zoo in the US, and if you're a local, you can become a member for $115 a year. Adult admission is $23.99 if you purchase online, and $5 more if you purchase it at the gate. We got a fun little go-kart tour of the zoo, and we headed over to where the party was with the baby elephant. The sun is setting here in Wichita, and we are having a nice little dinner, closing night party for TBEX here by the elephant area, and there are some really cute baby elephants, and they're all different sizes. It's a really nice, beautiful family over here, and we're gonna see a little bit of night here at Sedgwick County Zoo.
Hi, my name is Clementine Afana, Dr. Clem, travel with Clem on social media, and I'm very happy to be here.
Dr. Clem has always been smiling the whole time, having a great time. I saw her over at the wildlife park the first day, and you were just having a blast.
Yes, Wichita is a vibe. I mean, it's a wow. I did not expect what I'm seeing here, and I feel like I don't have enough time to explore everything that Wichita has to offer.
What was your highlight?
Feeding a lemur, dancing in a musical theater production.
Nice meeting you. Where can we follow you?
You can follow me on Travel with Clem on all platforms, and it's an honor to be on a Jaycation episode.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Same here.
Wild Nights is open from Wednesdays to Sundays from October 15 to December 21, where you will access the zoo at night and experience dazzling light displays. Prices are $17 for zoo members online and $19 for non-members. On Wednesdays, you can get tickets for as low as $14. Leaving the Hyatt Regency here in Wichita, beautiful building and facilities. We spent the last 4 nights here for the TBEX conference, and today we are going to start our sports trip around the state of Kansas with some golf. Let's head over to the golf course and hit the links. Let's go. We're now in McPherson, Kansas. It was about a 50-minute drive from Wichita at Turkey Creek Golf Course. It's an 18-hole golf course. We're gonna play some golf with the boys, so let's go. We got a little 18 championship holes course guide right here at Turkey Creek. Kind of windy today. This is the inside of the clubhouse. Nice spiral staircase here. 1991 state champions. I'm looking at the green fees here, and it's only $28 on weekends and $23 on the weekdays. You do not get that back home in California. $3 beers. This is gonna be fun. Yingling Flights. Jaycation's a lefty, so they do have lefty rentals, and we got 2 carts ready to go. This is not gonna be pretty, but we're gonna make it happen. Not bad, not bad. Actually a nice start over here. Let's see what I can do here with the 5. This is a par 4. This is Kareem, this is the homie right here. He's gonna be hanging out. He knows nothing about golf, but
nothing.
We're out here doing our thing. And look at this upside down cow alternate hat we got. Not bad for a par 4. That's not bad, but I don't have a putter.
Bye.
This wind's gonna howl. Since we're kind of smack dab in the middle of Tornado Alley here in the middle of America, the wind is howling today and the balls are just taken in the wind. You got a creek here. I've only lost like 2 so far out of the 7 holes you've done, so not bad. In the hole. Time for a Yingling flight. That's a tasty Yingling here, halfway through the day. I'm not really a golfer, guys, but we're having fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris is back from the Montreal trip. He's the bagel guy. What's up, bro?
You know, it's good to be back. Obviously, I had some success with the first video here, and JJ's brought me back around to keep doing this thing.
This is gonna be a fun sports week. 4 days hanging with Chris and Kareem over there.
Yeah, we got memories to be made, dear sir.
Let's do it, man. You're a pro golfer.
Terrible at all sports. Let's have a great week.
Oh, that's, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope you ain't kill nobody. Bye-bye. Tappity tap. That will do it here from Turkey Creek. We're gonna grab some lunch over in Hutchinson, Kansas, get some brews. If you do wanna go golfing here in Turkey Creek, I will leave the information down below. Pretty cheap fees to get in here, and to rent, it's not bad at all either. $3 beers, that's unheard of in a golf course. Just took a ride out to Hutchinson, Kansas, population 40,006. It is home of the Kansas State Fair. Apollo 13, that's right, they have it in a museum here, and many great American football players have come from their football system over here, and we are gonna be going to a brewery called Salt City Brewing. The reason why they call it Salt City is because it's over a salt mine. Sunday is made for six-pack, you got that right, and it's almost Halloween time. Like the logo for Salt City. A little mining cart. They do have a full bar here, tons of seating, an upstairs area. Check out the wine stations. Yes, please, it is wine o'clock. Salt City margaritas are also offered here. Love the big screen TV here, and it is Sunday. Football's on. So their Sunday menu, they have appetizers like smoked wings, pretzel beer and cheese, bangin' brewery shrimp, burgers and sandwiches, a bunch of different pizzas. There's like a jalapeno marmalade, a winemaker, chicken pesto, all meat, pepperoni, cheese. They're all priced $11.99 to $12.99, so that's not bad. I think I'm gonna get a Reuben though. I'm feeling the Reuben today. We got the pretzel and beer cheese and the bangin' brewery shrimp and the flights. I'll talk about the flights a little later, but let's get the bangin' brewery shrimp here with their little sauce. Nice and crispy. Tasty Thousand Island sauce. Ooh, a little spice to it too. The pretzel with the beer cheese. I like that beer cheese, it's good. Let's go down the line with the flight we ended up getting. I got the First Responder American Light Lager, lawnmower / lake beer. This is the Space Race. It's their hazy IPA, flavor out of this world, mild New England style IPA, business style bitterness, with joint mission with the Cosmosphere. Third beer, State Fair, because Kansas has its State Fair here in Hutchinson. It's the Vienna Lager, Oktoberfest beer, malty and caramelly. And the final beer is the Cherry Wood Blonde, which is a SCBC blonde with a taste of cherry wood smoke. Let's get the First Responder in. Nice light lager. And you can see it almost looks like a white wine. This is probably the lightest of the bunch. It's a good start. This is their State Race Hazy IPA. This is down my alley. You guys know I love hazies. Oh yeah, definitely a New England style IPA. It's not as dank and piney as IPA would be. We got the jalapeno marmalade right here. Nice cheesy pizza. This is their State Fair beer. It's their Oktoberfest style beer, so I like that. This is very malty, very caramelly. I love Oktoberfest beer, especially in October. They do have a few sandwiches they have to offer here. They have in-house prepared corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and house-made Thousand Island on grilled marble rye bread. And their fries are nice and seasoned. We got some ranch, some Thousand Island dressing, and of course, the Tabasco. Oh wow. Really tasty corned beef mixed with the sauerkraut. I'm liking that. This is a really good Thousand Island sauce. Made with love here in Hutchinson County. Final drink on the flight is the Cherrywood Blonde. Oh, that is smoky. Ooh, I heard this, either you like it or you don't like it. It's a little different. It's got some smokiness to it. Like you were drinking a beer in front of a wood-fired oven or something. Salt City Brewing Company over here in Hutchinson. Make sure you check it out. And it really does remind me of Smallville. This whole town is like Smallville, Kansas. It's awesome. Shout out to Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. This is one of the main streets here in Hutchinson. There's a Subway in the corner there, the Brewing Company. We're over here at Cheney State Park at the Cheney Reservoir. It's a lake in Kansas. They actually have a Niniskah Sailing Association over here and a ton of sailboats. We were originally supposed to go out on the lake and sail, but there's a ton of families over here having barbecues, swimming in the lake. Today just happened to be a day where it's just super windy, and if we went out sailing, it would just be too crazy. But the Cheney Reservoir is actually a big source of water for Wichita. There's a lot of fun recreational things you can do around here. Permission to come aboard?
Please.
All right.
Help yourself.
So you could actually learn to set sail and all the terminologies and how to sail out on here in the lake. And the prices are actually really good over here. That's what I've learned in Kansas. And you can follow them on Instagram or Facebook. Hotel number 3 of this trip, and we are here in the Hampton in West Wichita in Goddard, and it's right by this huge sports complex. There are a ton of baseball and softball fields right behind me. It's called the Genesis Sports Complex Park, and there's a water park here called Blast Off Bay. There's a health club, and if you are going to Tanganyika Wildlife Park, it's literally just a mile down the road. A lot of things to do here at the Blast Off Bay, as well as a restaurant that I heard is really good. It's called the Sandbox, and I think we're gonna go there for dinner. We got a king bed here, blue and white tones, I like it. And since we are at a baseball complex, they have a frame of a nice little baseball diamond. Over on this corner, you got your tall lamp, nice chair, coffee table. Nightstands are really nice. Love the backdrop here. Hiltons are always nice. You got desk space and a roll-out chair, huge LG TV, as well as your ice bucket. There's a microwave, a refrigerator, and some coffee down there. And they also have coffee downstairs, place for your luggage, some cubby holes, trash can. That's the bottom of a swimming pool. Then you got some hooks over here, your double locks on the door. Thumbs up on that. And then a huge bathroom, tons of counter space over here, and an orange bordered mirror. You got your towels over here, and then they use the Zero body lotion, as well as your shower gel, shampoo, and conditioner. And just a really nice walk-in shower, medium-high toilet, and then a picture of downtown Wichita, I believe. I'm guessing a lot of baseball tournaments are played here, and a lot of families and teams stay at this Hampton. It's not too far from Wichita at all, about a 20-minute drive. If you are staying here and you want to go to see Mars the pygmy hippo, he's just 2 miles down the road. And we are on a sports trip, so it's only fitting that we're here right by a bunch of baseball fields. Speaking of which, the Yankees are just getting spanked by the Blue Jays. I know Chris over across the hall, he's from Toronto, so he's happy that it's 12-zip. Out here in the lobby of Hampton Inn, they got a picture of the baseball fields, and here is the front area. You got hot water and coffee over that way as well. And check it out, Blast Off Bay is connected just through these doors. Just down this hallway, a little Blast Off Bay. That is a huge swimming pool right there. The entryway to the airlock area with all the water slides and all that good stuff. All right, that's pretty nice. And I heard you have access to some of the swimming pools over here. We're now here in Goddard at the Sandbox Bar Grill. It was a 5-minute walk through some beautiful baseball facilities at the sports complex. They have volleyball courts here, bocce ball, pickleball, and baseball and softball. We're gonna go inside, watch a little bit of Sunday night football, and try out some of the Sandbox food. There's multiple locations around Kansas, and this is brand new, so it looks really fun. We just ordered some appetizers for the table. Their wings here are huge versus other prices like California and Vegas. These wings are amazing. You get a huge bang for your buck here. And then the fried cheese curd on point with the sauce. Got some celery here too. And I went with their special meal. That's tasty. Can't wait to try the steak. Just outside the Sandbox is the pickleball building, as well as their volleyball court. For dinner, I had a steak sirloin 10 ounce for under 20 bucks, and it has green beans and bacon with mashed potatoes and gravy, and they had like 12 different sides, which was amazing. Sandbox, really cool spot. Indoor pickleball with air conditioning, so whether it's hot or cold, you can have some fun in here. Good morning, Jaycationers. We're here at a very popular spot called HomeGrown. They have a few locations around the Wichita area. I heard they're really famous for their Pop-Tarts and have great breakfast. And I need some coffee because it's about 8 in the morning. You know your boy doesn't wake up that early usually, so let's try out some HomeGrown. Looking at the HomeGrown menu, they do have flavors of the season: strawberry Pop-Tarts, country bennies, pumpkin bread French toast, since we're in the middle of October. And I like how they section off all the different types of foods. They have a toast with the French, which is basically French toast, friends with Benedicts, 3 different types: traditional, Florentine, turkey and avocado. They got Sammy's, soups and salads, sides, cakes, breads. But I really do like how they pay attention to the flavors of the season. First off, we got the strawberry Pop-Tarts, POP''D, classic pastry with a homegrown twist. You can get 1 or 2 strawberry Pop-Tarts. Still nice and warm over here. I love Pop-Tarts growing up, and so did Brocation. Oh, that strawberry jam is really tasty. It's got like a little more flaky pastry type feel to it. Not like your normal Pop-Tart that's like kind of cardboardy. This is actual pastry. Very sweet though. We got the real deal mocha. Got it with oat milk, nice and sweet. Check out this fluffiness right here. This is the Country Benny, HomeGrown's original biscuits, topped with sausage patties, pasture-raised eggs, and sausage gravy, featuring Yoder Meats, which is a Amish meat spot. Let's get some potatoes. Nicely seasoned potatoes, good start. Always gotta have it with the ketchup. Got it over easy, got the gravy here, got the bacon bits sprinkled over the gravy. Tabasco, of course. That's a nice mix of everything. From the sausage to the gravy, the bits of bacon, and the fluffy Benny right there. The muffin is really good. Enjoyed HomeGrown. Amish meats were amazing. I love that sausage and egg. Oh man, you know it's a good egg when the yolk is nice and orange and flowy through the Benny. That bread was tasty. It was just so filling, and now I don't know how much I could eat the rest of the day, but there's multiple locations around Wichita. Make sure you check out HomeGrown. Next up, we hit the open road towards Abilene, Kansas, where we saw plenty of farms, sunflowers, and silos, and we finally got to Abilene, to the Greyhound Hall of Fame to check out the dogs. We've made it about an hour north of Wichita, and we are here at the Greyhound Hall of Fame. No, not the Greyhound bus. They've actually gotten people come in here asking for bus tickets, but no. Actual Greyhounds, the dogs, the tallest dogs you'll ever see. We're gonna learn a little bit about the history here. They're open from Wednesday to Sunday. It's really cool, especially if you love these Greyhounds. So let's go inside and meet a few of them. Hey, bud. How are you?
Greyhound dog owners.
How are you? It's raining. Hi, Coco. How are you? You tired now?
They run around, right?
Yes.
the only female in a race. People thought, oh, you know, she's not going to do any good. Nobody bet on her. And she won.
And she beat all the men. If you're ever wondering what it takes to get the Greyhounds to race, this is what you see going around the track. You can see the wheels over here, and that's what they're doing. It's a little bone right here. Miniature model of a Greyhound track right here. So here are all the different Hall of Fame Greyhounds. I love this name right here. 1964, Gangster, inducted. That was great. You get to see a lot of the history. There's videos all over the museum, and Hall of Fame inductees are added every year, whether it's people in the Greyhound racing industry or Greyhounds themselves. Tons of trophies, muzzles, then they even have a gift shop if you want to pick up some stuff. This is the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library and Museum. So if you want to check out not only the Greyhound Museum, you can come here to the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library and Museum when it's open. Right now we have a government shutdown, so it's not open. Just got a little bit of rain here, but there he is, Dwight Eisenhower. Here is the entry to the library. We're still here in Abilene, Kansas, at the world's largest belt buckle. I'm sure you can find it on Google Maps. Really nice picture op. We've now made it over here to Manhattan. No, not Manhattan in New York. Manhattan, Kansas, and is home of Kansas State University. And we are starting this segment over at Powercat Sports Grill. We're gonna have some appetizers, maybe a brewski, and then we're gonna have a really fun tour around Kansas State University. Shout out to Darren Sproles and Jeremy Clary, former San Diego Chargers. Wow, we just had a really great lunch over here. Amazing bar food. The artichoke dip, that was devoured in like 30 seconds. A really good cheesy pull, that was amazing. And then they had these corn nuggets that just hit the spot. They were piping hot, but they gave us some like jalapeno ranch and some regular ranch. It was tasty. And this is an Odell IPA. Unfortunately, it's not a Kansas local beer, but I've never had Odell, so tried it out. Pretty good. Let me show you guys a little bit of the sports bar here. It is Monday Night Football, and the Chiefs will be playing in about 4 hours, so excited to watch the Chiefs, but we're gonna go to KSU and check out their sporting facilities next. There is my buddy, Darren Sproles, number 43. He was 43 with the Chargers, and he is a legend here in Kansas State. What's great is they actually created a ring of honor here in the ceiling, and look, D. Sproles is right next to Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson was a wide receiver with the Packers, and they got an area here called the family room, and in the back is a bunch of pictures from K-State basketball, K-State football, some jerseys over here. Oh wow, they even got like team signed footballs. I'm so glad we ate here. Shout out to D. Sprolesy. They even have his jersey here next to Dickie and Jordy Nelson.
Spanish broadcast, it can be our local college radio. This is our radio network booth here. And we can go in there if you want. Or you can just look, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It must get loud over here, huh?
But it's pretty good. This is the second building they've had since I've been here past the double wide. That's the third. Front end of this building is totally new. They brought it out to where it would serve both football. You're going to show them all this, right?
Yes, yep.
Football and basketball. And then the basketball training facility is new. The two facilities over there are new. Tennis is new. About everything north of Kimball is new. So it's been a remarkable thing in 23 years.
We're up in the photo deck here at Kansas State, and it was really cool. We just got a little tour from the voice of Kansas State football, Wyatt Thompson, and he had some really great stories, especially about Darren Sproles and Jeremy Clary. He lit up when I said their names, and he said they were two of his favorites of all time, and he said he doesn't like favoriting people, but he loves those two. And this is awesome, coming from a background of football for 11 years. I love seeing other stadiums, especially in the college level. Kansas State, they're playing TCU, Lottē and Tomlinson School this weekend. Shape up to Darren Sproles, 5'7". And this guy is shaping up to somebody at 6'3". Bruh. Pretty much the same, bro. Bruh. bowl game trophies that K-State has won through the years. And then this is their NFL Wall of Fame here. Looking at the Ring of Honor, see that? 2001 and 2004, Darren Sproles. And then he was also part of the first team All-Americans in 2003. All this talk about Darren Sproles and Jeremy Clary, we saw them on the wall over there. Funny story, I ran into Darren Sproles in front of Planet Hollywood when I was in Vegas, and he's actually been on the channel before. So let's see if we can find that footage right here.
Rosie, what's up, bro?
Man, not much, man. We're out here in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, old Chargers, baby.
You already
Charger
know.
Life. All right, brother.
All right, then.
Good to see you, man.
Yep.
That was great. The Bill Snyder Family Stadium. We got a great tour. Shout out to Wyatt, the voice of K-State football. That was an amazing thing to see. We walked through the basketball arena, saw some volleyball practice. It was just a really nice facility, and shout out to Darren Sproles. That's the homie right there. Let's move on to the next place here in Kansas. If any of you K-State alumni ever want to pick up some gear, they are open on the weekdays, Monday to Sunday, 10 to 6 p.m. And they change a little bit on game days. If you ever want to check out some of these collegiate events, they have baseball, soccer, tennis, basketball, volleyball, you name it. Head over to kstatesports.com for more information on these collegiate events. Just got in the car, drove about an hour from Kansas State University in Manhattan to the state capital of Kansas State, Topeka. And we're here at 785 Beer Company. We're gonna grab some brews. It's a family-owned company, opened in 2023. They have pickleball inside, and I heard they have really good pizzas. We got a flight of 4. They have various sours, IPAs, wheat beers. I got 4 different ones: Beauregard, the Black Forest, the Humdinger, and the Juice Society. And then we also got a buffalo chicken pizza. And then after, we can head over to the back and play some pickleball. They have really nice Halloween decorations. It's Monday Night Football today, and the Chiefs are playing. So it's gonna be nice to sit down and watch the game. But we're probably gonna watch the game in the next spot. Cheers. This first drink that I got is called the Beauregard. It's a blueberry milkshake IPA. It's not bad, it's 5.4%, and you do got the notes of blueberry. This is their sour, 4.6, light and tart with a cherry flavor. Ooh. The Humdinger is a cucumber blonde ale, so it's definitely gonna have cucumber infused in it. And Juice Society is the strongest of them all. Double IPA, real kick to it. All right, I'm gonna have to slow down on the double IPA, that's for sure. They have a nice array of pizzas over here. There's a crab rangoon pizza, but we went with their buffalo chicken, which is a favorite. Oh yeah, blue cheese and buffalo sauce, that's what's up. And the room right next to the restaurant, we got the pickleball courts. Me versus Chris, let's go. While Chris and Kareem play pickleball, I'm just gonna sit here and finish my flight. You can reserve one of these 3 pickleball courts. They even got some TVs and a couple of benches over here. You can have a good time with friends. For tonight, around this crazy trip around Kansas State, we are staying at the Cyrus. It's a Marriott Luxury Collection hotel. It's a tribute collection hotel. It is right across the street from where we're eating dinner here in the capital. We're in downtown Topeka right now. It was voted one of the best hotels in past years for luxury hotels. The Pennant looks like a fun place, and Monday Night Football is going on right now. Chiefs, Jaguars. How about them Chiefs? They even have an arcade upstairs and some really fun games. There's this monument right in front of the Pennant, the Servicemen's Readjustment Act of 1944. So downstairs they have a nice dining area, a bar, and there's also a bowling alley in the distance. Watching the Monday night game here at the Pennant, they have an assortment of burgers, chicken. I ended up getting a wrap. I got a Caesar wrap, which is actually pretty good with their fries. I've just been eating so bad over the last week. I needed a little break. I also tried their gin drink, the Empress drink, and that was really tasty. And then their shake, their cookies and cream shake, they've actually put a ice cream cookies and cream sandwich on the top. Oh man, and for only $9, that's really good. So they have a ton of arcade games over here, some skee ball, your classic Street Fighters and X-Men and Blitz. Good stuff. And if you want to play some bowling, they got bowling downstairs, a couple of lanes. Cyrus actually has a nice little restaurant over here and bar called The Weather Room. Cyrus was named after the founder of Topeka, and there's a picture of him in the room. And this happens to be a tribute portfolio hotel. This building is totally renovated. It's an older building, but really nice decorations. And there he is, Cyrus K. Holiday. Right in the lobby. In the lobby, you can pick up snacks and drinks and some things you may have forgotten. A little waiting area over here. You got some tables, an ATM, and coffee in the morning. If you need that cup of joe like I do, they even give you the big cups. That's what I like. So this right here is the Weather Room. Nice bar area. Very dim, presidential looking building. All these different types of china dishes with the same design. Just different sizes. Just take a quick look at their fitness center. They got some light fitness machines, couple treadmills, your free weights, medicine balls, couple of benches. There's your view of Topeka. We're actually right next to the state capitol building. It's just a couple of blocks away. If you are here wanting to visit the state capitol, it's right here in smack dab in the middle of downtown. Nice little touch, postcards or pictures of Topeka through the years. They had the old Senate room, the state capitol. Hey, and that's the block that we were on. Like I said, it's a Marriott property. Staying on the 3rd floor, and they have this cool little deck out here with some chairs and tables that you could hang out at night with the lights. When it's less rainy, it's pretty nice out there. This is the hallway to the room. Quick room tour, pardon the mess, as we've just been on a 100-mile-per-hour trip here. Really nice cream, dark green, and gold tones. King bed, very comfortable. And there's your picture of Cyrus K. Holiday, the founder of Topeka. Now let me know, would this creep you out? It didn't creep me out, but a couple people I would said that looking at it at night kind of creeps you out, but I'm too much of a zombie and exhausted that it didn't creep me out. And they have an open area over here for your luggage rack, refrigerator, Keurig machine. They have a really nice TV. I connected my YouTube and Netflix. Got your computer chair, some lights. You got a chair here in the middle, and they have a legit floor to ceiling mirror. And then the bathroom over here, you have all the amenities, a medium-high toilet. Not much room for your toiletries, but they do have shelving on the mirror over here. And this is one of the biggest walk-in showers. You wouldn't think that there's a big walk-in shower like this here. You have a little ledge. The nozzle is right here to get that shower head going. So it's actually a pretty huge shower. They use Essential Elements Bath Conditioner, Shampoo, and Shower Gel. We are now here at the Hanover Pancake House. It's one of the classic breakfast spots. I just love how they have a pristine Golden Arches McDonald's right behind it. That signage has been around for years and they haven't changed it. That is definitely a throwback design right there. This is hilarious because one of the first comments I was going to make is this is the diner that Sam and Dean in Supernatural go to that eat hamburgers and pancakes in the morning. And what did I end up getting? I got the M&M pancakes. 2 huge pancakes with strawberries, blueberries, M&Ms, and we got to get that syrup on here. You got blueberries built in here already, the pancake batter. The best part of this place is conversing with the waitresses. Totally no frills, straight up Kansas. Drip coffee, it's good stuff. And then they also have pancake wraps as well as omelets, waffles, sandwiches. It's a good start to the day, guys. That was awesome. Waitress was great. The pancake was amazing. I can't believe I even downed that. Right now we are on Kansas Avenue and 10th. And it's funny that before we left the diner, they were playing Carry On My Wayward Son by none other than the group Kansas. So funny because that whole diner reminded me of Sam and Dean Winchester favorite show. Great Seal of the state of Kansas. Didn't even notice that on the way over. See what coffee does. Start noticing things after a cup. Down this road right here is the Pennant where we had dinner last night. Thank you, Cyrus, for not haunting me last night. It was a really nice sleep. I was actually watching Netflix before I went to bed and fixing my Ray-Ban Metas up so we can use it today for disc golf. Speaking of disc golf, let's head over to Emporia to play. We're gonna try out some disc golf here. Got the distance driver going. I didn't realize that there were different types of discs. Let's go for it. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, it turned on you.
Hey, that was cool. That was cool. No aim, but that's cool.
Fairway drivers, which a lot of times you just have more control with your mid-range discs. And so, like when I was just a competitive player, I could maybe throw this 500 feet, 450 feet, 350 to 400 feet, 300 feet, and like.
Gotta use a putt and approach. Rick. Little fun fact about this place, it used to be a country club and it was opened in the early 1900s. They turned it into a disc golf course. Champions over here in Emporia, Kansas. This is a fun time. I did not know anything about disc golf at all. I've played a couple of times in my life, but this is my first time actually getting it down. We call Kareem Biff Tannen, not because he's a bully.
Because I love
It's because he biffs things.
I like the biff. That's the dream baby narwhal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Jeremy Rusko. What's happening, man?
Just out here, beautiful, chilly day at Champions Landing, and we are getting ready to get an ace on hole 3.
This is an ace on hole 3, and yeah, this is the first day I'm actually feeling the season change here, man.
Yeah,
but
I suppose about time.
Thanks for teaching me a little bit here.
Let's go.
Getting better. One step better, let's go. That's all you can ask for, right? Ah, bruh, this is not easy. I'm gonna par this sucker. That's the worst one today. Oh, dude, that's floating. Oh, just grab it and far it in. It's not easy. Jeremy, this is the famous hole 16 at Champions Landing. What makes it so challenging?
Well, 320 feet all the way. You got to carry the water basically the whole entire way, and it is tough to get that disc to stay on the island.
You might hit a goose or two.
You just never know.
Oh man, this is one of the most challenging ones in the world, right?
Absolutely, and several world championships have come down and been decided on this hole right here.
Has anybody ever just like fallen in the water after throwing it?
Haven't seen that, but we have seen quite a few aces.
I got somebody right behind Chris right now that will probably fall in the water when he biffs his next throw. Yeah, do a little practice one. You got a little more conviction when you throw it.
All right.
The water, but the wrong water. The wrong water.
The wrong body of water.
Never would I ever have guessed that you could be that bad.
Oh, this is going in the water. What's the percentage of water splashes here, you'd say?
Well, for your skill level, right about 100%.
Around 100%.
But for the good
For the
guys,
pros, though.
The pros, 70%.
Oh, okay. Let's see. And that's in the water. Yeah, at least it went straight. And that's in the water. Well, that was a fun one. Splashed it in the water, but at least it went straight. That's all I gotta say. Fun time playing disc golf here at Champs in Emporia. It's time for a little bit of lunch, but thank you to Jeremy for showing us around. That was a very fun time. I'm definitely gonna spend some time in Morley Field in San Diego and play more disc golf in the near future here. Excuse me, you guys see me? What's up, guys? Yeah, can't see you through the beer. Can't see you through this flight. Oh, hey. Radius Brewing Company definitely wins for the biggest beer flight. 6 beers that come in a double-decker tray, minus the one rude waiter that we came across in all of the state of Kansas. The beer was top tier and the loaded fries were amazing, and I loved the lasagna pizza that actually tasted like lasagna. Next place is here in Emporia. We're going to Merchant Cycles to talk about gravel grinding. We're inside learning a little bit about the gravel grinding that goes on around here. So the Unbound Gravel event happens here once a year, the weekend after Memorial Day. So late May, early June. Thousands and thousands of people come from all over the United States, I'm guessing also all over the world, to go on these gravel tracks and race. And I heard that they can get up to pretty high speeds on these bikes. It's like a really good time, and you can actually rent bikes over here, and within 5 miles of this location you can get onto a gravel track. I just got an e-bike from TST. Shout out to TST for hooking it up with that bike. E-bikes, that's what Jaycation sticks with. Something sporty you can do here in Emporia. Other cycling events that go down in Emporia is the Flint Hills Gravel Ride and La Grind. While cycling through the Flint Hills, you'll be surrounded by native tallgrass prairie, limestone fences, hundreds of wildflowers, 150 species of birds, barns, bridges, historic towns, breathtaking views, and quiet serenity. Chris, a little information here for you, man. The Eldridge used to be called the Free State Hotel, and it's been here since the 1850s. They named it that way because they wanted to differentiate the Free State to the slave states. So they knew who was staying here while they were getting their houses built. They stayed at this place.
Makes it a more important place to stay, doesn't it?
And it's also haunted, bro.
They do say that. I noticed the Wi-Fi password had ghost in it.
And the bottom of their webpage, main webpage, is a video on why it's haunted. I didn't want to quite click on that because I'd rather watch it tomorrow after we leave.
Yeah, I think after we leave, but I guess you'll know tonight, right?
Yep, and there's a couple of breweries around here, so I think that's where we're going
next.
Get
a beer or two in, just calm things down. Just be ready for those ghost encounters.
Go Blue Jays.
Go Blue Jays.
Hotel number 5 of the trip. We are now here at the Eldridge. Nice mini work desk over here. A couple leather chairs and a marble coffee table. Nice comfortable bed. 2 bed stands, your alarm clock, air conditioning. Don't make it go below 70 though. They got a bunch of chargers over there as well. Over this way is the TV, the LG TV. You got a closet over there, a sink, and your ice bucket. You turn around over here and you got your refrigerator, and then into the bathroom. Tons of space here in the sink area. And you got your hair dryer, and they give you body lotion, shampoo, and soap. Over this way is the shower area and a low to the ground toilet. I also like that they give you a couple of waters here with ice buckets. Since this hotel is apparently haunted and it used to be called the Free State Hotel, I'm gonna keep all the lights on. It's your older hallways over here. Look at this taxidermy of a huge fluffy buffalo. Since we're just a couple of miles away from Kansas University, they got some KU garb over here. This is the lobby and the check-in area, very classic. A little old school family picture in the corner over here down the stairs. I like the name of the restaurant, the Jayhawker in the historic Eldridge. This marks the site of the Free State Hotel, erected in 1855 by the New England Immigrant Aid Society. We're here off 7th Street in Massachusetts, headed over to Free State Brewery. Literally half a block from the Eldridge is Free State Brewing Company. We're gonna grab some flights over here and maybe a little dinner.
The menu was really diverse. They offered some goulash, you can get some spatzel, some Hungarian food, even Filipino lumpia, and a really nice flight of 5.
I'm starting off with a flight of 5, and I like how they have it all here in an octagon and the name of each beer written down here in between all the beers. Check this out. They have lumpia here, Filipino lumpia, even a special dipping sauce. So basically, the chef loves Asian food, that likes making this. They somehow were able to get ingredients of Filipino lumpia and bring it over to the Free State Brewing Company. Try it out. Oh, it's piping hot. It's gonna burn his mouth. Piping hot. That is good. That is amazing lumpia. Make sure you check it out. Yeah, everyone's getting some. Free State beer was amazing. We had 2 flights of 5. Really loved the blue cheeseburger. That is amazing that they have lumpia here as well. We were watching the Blue Jays play the Yankees. Chris is from Toronto, so shout out to the Blue Jays, and awesome. I will always remember this place because we hit 150,000 subscribers. So thank you to all 150,000 of you. Like, comment, subscribe, and much love.
Here it goes.
Yes! Let's see. Drum roll. It does! 150! Thank you. So we're just walking Lawrence on a weeknight. They have a few fun bars around here. It is a college town after all. Go Jayhawks. This guy's a beast.
Cream, I'm not good at sports, and I'm gonna bit fit.
You better. And the winner is
Vegas bomb.
Hey, look, I get salmon out.
Big Wave. It's blue.
Cheers.
I can barely stand.
Okay.
Sandbar in Lawrence, Kansas.
Sandbar in Lawrence, Kansas. As you can see, no sand.
It definitely was a dive bar, but the vibes were good. It was a Kansas City Chiefs heavy bar in Jayhawks country, and the drinks were flowing. They were cheap and helped me go to bed in the haunted hotel.
Good morning from Lawrence, Kansas. We're off of Massachusetts Street. A very popular diner here is Lady Bird. On the weekends, this place is cracking, as well as Mass Street Fish House. We had pancakes yesterday. Let's get something else from the breakfast menu. I don't eat breakfast much, but for you guys, I will. Today's gonna be a packed day here in Lawrence, Kansas. We're going to KU, baby. We're gonna check out some of their sports facilities. Quaint little cafe, and they also have buffalo taxidermy over here in the distance. Sat down, love all the decorations here. I like the How About Those Chiefs flag over there. Really cool decorations. They're playing Scooby-Doo, the movie, and Cars on the other side. They have a bar here, full bar menu, and I had the spicy chorizo biscuit. Was really tasty, and their bottomless coffee was only like $4. Really good deal, and it's right here in the middle of Massachusetts Street. Tons of stores, restaurants, and bars around here.
On the way to KU, we headed over to Hobbs Park, which is a historic baseball field that they've been trying to preserve for years. Former Charger John Hadel, quarterback great from the AFL days. He was a baseball player here.
Lawrence Hawks.
Driving into Kansas University, we drove right past Naismith Hall and the baseball field Hogland Ballpark to the Booth Family Hall of Athletics. We're now here in Kansas University, KU, and another thing you can do is tour the popular field house, and we're gonna check it all out and learn a little bit about the history of KU basketball. Over the years, Kansas basketball has won 4 national championships and 15 Final Four appearances. Allen Fieldhouse is one of the greatest home court advantages in all of basketball. It's iconic in college basketball and seats 16,300 fans. Terms such as beware of the fog after legendary Jayhawks coach Forrest Seafog adorn the walls, and rock chalk Jayhawk is all around letting you know you're in Jayhawks country. NBA basketball players like Wilt Chamberlain, Mario Chalmers, Paul "The Truth" Pierce, and Andrew Wiggins all played for the Jayhawks. Another artifact that you can find near the Allen Fieldhouse is James Naismith's original rules of basketball that is presented behind a protective glass. It was really cool to see Mr. Naismith's original rendition of basketball. Being such a huge basketball fan, go Lakers by the way, it was really cool to see how the rules of basketball were formed, and a real treat to experience Allen Fieldhouse. Entry to the Booth Family Hall of Athletics is actually free, so if you have some time and visiting KU, make sure you come and check it out. There's even a rally house here where you can pick up all your Kansas Jayhawks gear. You know, I needed a Jayhawk shirt. That was a fun tour going to see the actual arena, the field house, seeing all the popular players that have come through. A lot of Lakers have come through here, like Markieff Morris, other NBA players like Mario Chalmers, Wiggins played here, Danny Manning. A pretty cool experience. After KU, we made our way to Kansas City, Kansas, population 157,000 people, and amounts to 125 square miles of Kansas City on the Kansas side of the border. This next segment is going to be amazing. We're going to take a tour around the Kansas Speedway, home of 2 big NASCAR events per year. We're going to take a few laps around the 1.5 mile track. This is really fun, and you can also see Hollywood Casino surrounding it, soccer stadium, as well as the Monarchs stadium. Awesome seeing this racetrack. It's 1.5 miles long, and they do have 2 NASCAR races a year here, but they have plenty of different events, parties, amazing facility, and right now we're in a really luxurious box area. It's really nice up here. You can see everything. We're going to the Hollywood Casino, we're going to the soccer stadium, and a few other things here around the area. So NASCAR just recently had its closest finish in NASCAR history here. .001 with an exclamation point. That is close. We are now getting on the racetrack. Just made it here to Victory Lane. This is a treat, and you can see all the stands. I can just imagine how many people are in here, and you're being cheered on after winning a NASCAR race and throwing up that trophy, throwing that one up. It's amazing. This is a great picture op too. Champagne! Woo! Champagne! Ah, bro. Look at this. This is how big the Speedway is. That's Arrowhead to the left, and that is the Royal Stadium on the right. That is huge. Yeah, you have to include the 2 ones that are neighbors. We're getting a little tour, and this is one of the racer meeting rooms here. You must love doing this.
Yeah, this is definitely a perfect job.
This is Andrew. He's giving us a ride around the track. Yeah, it's crazy seeing the slopes that you get on here, huh?
Yeah, we'll start to feel the disease here in a second.
Man. That is amazing. All right, now that's how you do it in Kansas. Super fast with the G's pumping. Yes, sir. Bringing it in.
Re-entry, yeah. Whoa. We are now here at Legends Field, just across Kansas Speedway at the Kansas City Monarchs Baseball Club home. We're gonna take a little tour. From seeing the Wind Surge Stadium in Wichita, we get to see the KC Monarchs. The Kansas City Monarchs name was brought back in 2021 and pays homage to the Negro Leagues. Historic black baseball players like Jackie Robinson and Ernie Banks played for the Monarchs in the Negro Leagues, and in current day, the KC Monarchs are members of the American Association of Professional Baseball and hold games at Legends Field from the months of May to September. Check out monarchsbaseball.com for more information on tickets to future home games. I really would want to take some batting practice over here. Look at the clouds right now. Beautiful. Ending the tour here in the owner's suite. Breaking barriers, Jackie Robinson in a KC Monarchs jersey and Ernie Banks as well. Look how cool their jerseys are. The Christmas one, that's where it's at. The KC Christmas jersey. And then these are more of the classic ones. I like this one the best. Now we're touring Fording's facility, Children's Mercy Park. Look at this. Hello. Yes. 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 With the dap too. Let's go. Nice. Oh, we're getting a tour from Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Love it. Audi Sports Club right here.
KC Restaurant Festival happening. So this is like one of the many events that we do here at the stadium. So about 1,000 people have been here all day, and there's just a little restaurant festival, and we'll walk through that too.
Keep him busy over here.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't realize Blue does all the controlling too. It's the mastermind right here.
You guys hired right, yeah. Blue really goes hard.
What is going on? That makes me dizzy. I know.
That's a dog of many hats. Checking out the Argyle Suite. It's their largest suite here in the park. And look at the great view that they have. Take a look at the jerseys right here, the 2024 and the 2025. I love the Blues. Blue is a great cocktail server. And they're like, nope. This is like the post-match gathering, and they got like DJs sometimes, live music every now and then. It's awesome. Blue's out. She said not to go on the grass, on the pitch, Blue. This is your house, though. This is your house. The house that Blue built. Awesome being on a major league pitch with the man of the hour right here. I love this song, too. I will walk 500 miles. There's no music going on right now, but Blue's on the ones and twos. I like it. One Kansas City, both Missouri and Kansas. Children's Mercy Park seats 18,467 for soccer matches, with MLS season being from February to October. For tickets, check out sportingkc.com. Now that's a locker room right there.
This will also be our last stop with Blue, so get all the pictures you'd like with him in here.
Blue! You're leaving us, Blue!
Hold on. Look at that.
All right, check this out. The Speakeasy. Oh, there's our bartender.
Would you like to drink, sir?
So the boot room, they have access to this all season. It's about $5,000, not including the season tickets. You have to get those separately, but you get to go on a really cool trip, all inclusive, at the end of the year. I really dig that they have the Speakeasy inside the stadium and that it costs $4,000 a year just to have access to it. That's not even for the season tickets. This cocktail was amazing. This is the Tiki Taka drink. Different types of rum shaken up. Oh, that's strong. That'll get you. Cheers. Shout out to Sporting KC. We're about 2 miles away from Sporting KC's facilities at Hollywood Casino. We're gonna have some dinner and check out some gambling. Yes, that's right. You can gamble here in Kansas. Here in Hollywood Casino, it's not too far from the Kansas Speedway. This whole entertainment district is amazing. I just can't wait to get inside and have some dinner. Final sunset here in Kansas for this trip. And we are here at Turn 2 Restaurant at Hollywood Casino. There's the Kansas Speedway where we just took a couple of laps about 4 hours ago. You can see the soccer stadium, you can see the Monarchs ballpark. This truly is a great entertainment hub in Kansas. We're gonna sit down, watch some playoff baseball, and have some steak.
What up, TK?
If you need to fuel up before gambling, Turn 2 offers a variety of food. We started off with loaded nachos and then moved on to some delicious garlic bread and ultimately a steak dinner. After that, you can hit the casino floor for some table games or slots.
No passport required. Made it to the Margaritaville Hotel. We may not have Margaritaville in Vegas anymore, but they have a new one in Kansas City. And look at this, they got some flippy-floppies in the lobby. Margaritaville store here. This hotel is super brand new and really nice. You can tell the rooms are still spick and span. Love the bright colors of Margaritaville, the blues, the whites, the limes. Very reminiscent of Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace. I'm kind of sad this is my last night because I kind of wanted to check out the pool. That looks like a really great area. Elevator's nice and bright. You got some parrots here. 6 floors. We're headed down to the lobby. Look how nice this whole area is. Nothing but a breeze. And then you got the Land Shark over this way. Land Shark Bar and Grill. Upside down margarita glasses. Loving that.
The Land Shark Bar and Grill offers a really nice restaurant that you can find in all of the Margaritaville locations around the US with this really awesome shark chandelier and KC Chiefs flags, as well as this amazing indoor pool that I just want to jump into.
Oh man, we got the Strawberry Moonshine Rita, Espolón Blanco Tequila, Old Smoke Strawberry Moonshine, strawberry puree, house margarita blend, served on the rocks. And we got a beer too. Here's a little daytime view of the swimming pool. They even have a water slide, 5 o'clock somewhere bar. I wish I had more time to go there. Really nice hotel. Love the balcony here. Good morning, Jaycationers. Had a great time here at the brand new Margaritaville here in Kansas City. It opened earlier in the middle of 2025. Man, this pool is awesome. Tons of Adirondack chairs, day beds, and cabanas. That 5 o'clock somewhere bar is calling my name. Hey, maybe we'll come back sometime. I'm loving this balcony. The Adirondack chairs. There's also a gym here. Didn't get a chance to see it and we have to run to the airport, but I'm really loving it here at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. The Land Shark Bar was great. Shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays for winning the ALDS. I know my friends will be happy, Kareem and Chris. Jaycationers know that I love being color coordinated with the teals and the limes and the whites and blues over here. This is an amazing chain theme hotel. The only other Margaritaville that I've seen is over at Key West and in San Diego. Although the San Diego one used to be a Hotel Solimar converted into a Margaritaville, I might have to stay there at some point. I really did want to give you guys a full review of this particular brand new Margaritaville, but maybe next time. We got Joe Merchant's Coffee and Provisions, and it says escape the daily grind. Got to get that coffee before we head over to Kansas City Airport. So I got a really nice king bedroom. One thing I would like to say is the air conditioning controllers, it's next level. All LED with designs and everything. Kept this room nice and cold. I like how they have the Margaritaville branding on the pink pillow over here and this cream chair and coffee table. And then you have your Keurig machine with everything you need for coffee or tea. They even have an ice bucket with glasses over here. Huge wooden desk with some drawers, and they have USB and USB-C chargers as well as outlets, your phone. They give you a couple of waters. The interface on the LG TV is awesome. You could cast your phone or your laptop onto the TV. Very bright room, tons of lamps. You got 2 bed stands with lights hanging on each side. Love the parrots flying in a field, almost like you're in Kansas City, but also in Margaritaville. Palm trees and bikes by the beach, because obviously everyone wants to be by the beach. The bathroom was amazing, huge shower, low to the ground toilet, as well as the sink area has plenty of space for your toiletries. And they even keep up with the color scheme, as they have like a white dryer and and their shampoo and conditioner is Margaritaville branded and actually really smells good. I've been using their lotion and I like it. Definitely check out the new Margaritaville here in Kansas City, especially if you're checking out the Kansas Speedway or one of the soccer games or Monarch games. And the World Cup is coming here in 2026, so this might actually be a great option for you if you're here for the quarterfinals of the World Cup in the United States of America. Shout out to Margaritaville. We gotta head to the airport. We're checking out the Margaritaville gear. They have a special Chiefs one. Hail Mary, Kansas City. Chiefs logo.
Per my special request, we hopped over to the Kansas City, Missouri side, my 23rd state, to check out Kauffman Stadium, home of the KC Royals, and Arrowhead Stadium, the home of the Chiefs.
Bucket list item was to get over to the Missouri side and see Arrowhead Stadium and Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals. I've seen the iconic waterfalls in the outfield as a kid. It's changed throughout the years. They've done a lot of remodeling, as well as Arrowhead Stadium. You know, that's been there for years on years, and it's one of the original AFL teams, has been a staple, a pillar of NFL stadiums throughout the years. So really cool to see Arrowhead. All right, Jaycationers, that will do it here from Kansas City. What a great 9 days through Kansas State. Had a fun time in Wichita and checking out all the smaller cities around the state and all the universities. K-State University was amazing. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Loved getting to see one of the pillars of football, Arrowhead Stadium. And in the words of me, how about them Chiefs? And stay traveling, Kansas City. Let's go!